Warning: the opinions expressed in this video do not represent YouTube, associations, agencies, or any particular individuals. They are merely from two guys needing to pass the boredom of their average day lives. Some explicit content may occur in this or future presentations. Viewer discretion may be advised, but ignored if you're into that thing.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Wild Wolf Show Shocktoberfest Day 19. I'm Wild Man Wes.
I'm a Big Bad Wolf Benny.
Well, we hope you've been enjoying our episodes so far. We're
Day 19.
Day 19. We're a little halfway, there, and we've had some good ones. We've had some not so good ones. This one, I would say, kind of in between. And believe it or not, this is going to be another technical Troma film. We're going to be doing Dr. Hackenstein. It was not produced by Troma, but they released it. They gave it a chance, and this one, I would say...
Not terrible.
Not terrible, but not the best either.
No.
It's pretty much the same as the regular Frankenstein story. A couple of different things. It's more of a comedy than anything. I would say it's a Troma version of a Mel Brooks spoof.
Yeah.
I mean, for lack of a better thing.
Like you said, it's definitely a Frankenstein ripoff, and then we've also touched on how it's sort of similar to Reanimator, about how he's collecting body parts.
Yeah, I would dare say that there's a lot of nods, if not ripoffs, to like Young Frankenstein and Reanimator in this.
Yes.
The plot is pretty much Dr. Hackenstein is trying to bring his dead wife back to life and all that, and all of a sudden you get a couple kids, and they're traveling through town in 1909, and pretty much, what do you want to call it,
that's their automobile.
Yeah,
we'll just say
the automobile, steampunk,
Yeah,
very steampunk, and they call it the dawn of the modern medical world, and, well, as their car breaks down or crashes because they're drinking, like, profusely, they go and find his house, and they're staying the night, and one by one, the girls are getting picked off to become...
Now, mind you, though, he's not killing them, he's just taking body parts that he needs.
True.
So, technically, he tells them too, he's like, I don't want to kill you, I just want to take something from you.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the movie, that's probably my favorite part of the movie, when the girls wake up, the one girl's got man arms, the other one's got man legs,
yeah.
and they freak out.
Because throughout the whole movie, there's a couple that are grave robbers, and they're bringing Dr. Hackenstein bodies and whatnot, and every time they bring one, they keep bringing him male bodies, and they keep
female.
Yeah, and they keep saying, "Do you know how hard it is to find the corpse of a dead female? It's harder than you think." And I mean, that's pretty much the premise of the movie.
Like I said, we want you to go watch the movie.
Oh yeah. But we're still going to give you a couple ideas of what happens or what we like and don't like, because just to entice you a little bit, to make you really wonder, should I watch this movie? Yeah, I think I should, because...
Probably should, guys.
Yeah. So we're just going to go right into what we like and what we don't like.
Like I said, my favorite part of the movie is probably, the girls waking up with the male arms and legs and, freaking out, because these girls in the beginning of the movie were very vain.
Yeah.
They came from money, so, they had that extra vanity going on. Mm-hmm. So the fact that they woke up, and now they have male arms and legs, they're freaking out, and yeah, I love it. Yeah,
it is pretty amusing. One of the favorite things that I liked was Dr. Hackenstein's maid, played by Catherine Kahn. She's a deaf woman, and the only way that she can communicate with people is by reading lips. And every time she reads somebody's lips, she holds up a sign, and she has like 100 different types of signs.
She's ready for any scenario.
And when she's sleeping in bed, when somebody's at the door to get her to come answer the door, there's a rope outside, and when you pull it, it's linked through the entire house to her bedroom, wrapped around her ankle, and it just lifts her leg to wake her up. Every time I saw that, that was
genius. Actually.
Yeah, it was creative. I mean, it
really is smart. And if somebody's at the door, if they, she's not in her bed, there's a sign that'll come down in front of her when she's in the kitchen or any other room probably. Mm-hmm. It says open door.
Yeah. So, other than that, I mean, the cast for the most part, some no-namers, but at the same time, there actually was quite a number of people in it that actually had a fairly good experience and like a long resume. See, Michael Ensign that plays the dean. He if anybody doesn't know who he is, he's the like maitre d' or the owner of the restaurant in Ghostbusters, and he also he was in Pink Floyd's The Wall, Titanic, and if anybody's seen Children of the Corn Part 3 Urban Harvest, he plays the priest / principal of the school. He's always funny, very good gimmick or type actor, just kind of just out there, just everything that is bad in the world. He has like this outspoken agenda.
Yeah.
Phyllis Diller has a cameo appearance as the girl's mother.
Yeah.
And she's such a snot.
Again, coming from that blue blood. You know, she even threatens she's going to buy the police station and turn it into something fancy.
Yeah, I mean, apart from that, I mean, the acting wasn't the best. I mean, it was good for what it was.
The only actor that really, really bothered me, and I think it was just his voice, was their little brother, who broke his leg. And
he was a whiny punk.
Just
yeah,
annoying.
but
Sorry, I can't stand those kind of people.
However, there is a special appearance. The grave robbers are played by Logan and Ann Ramsey. If you don't know who Ann Ramsey is, you should. She is Mama Fratelli in The Goonies. God rest her soul. This was actually her last movie she was in before she passed away. The one before that, I believe if she didn't win the Academy Award, she was nominated for Best Supporting Actress in Throw Mama from the Train.
I love her in that.
I love her too. I mean,
Danny DeVito.
Yeah, and also Logan and Ann Ramsey were both in Scrooged as the homeless people that bugged Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like I said, going on to some of the things we don't like, as we said, the acting, somewhat campy, somewhat hokey.
Some of it works, some of it doesn't.
Ann Ramsey's performance was probably the best out of all of them, but unfortunately, even her performance couldn't save this from being a fairly mediocre movie.
Very silly! It's one of those movies that you go when you went to the video store, if you actually remember going. It was there. You probably never picked it up because you didn't know about it. You didn't know. It was produced by Troma.
Yeah,
it was released by Troma. Forgive me.
And speaking of that, Troma releasing this movie, we're used to Troma films being gory and full of sex and
and it was
all that. No, I mean there was some blood factor, but it was very tame.
There was like one scene where the girls are changing, and that was about it.
And then the corpse of Hackenstein's wife was partially nude.
So
but
it was pretty good. Actually, it was tame. We were just talking the last one about how it felt too much like softcore porn, and this actually felt like a horror movie.
And also with the production value is fairly decent. However, if you took away some of the nudity and some of the light blood effects in the movie, it almost seemed like a made-for-TV movie in a way.
It would. It actually would. I can see that. So again, we're not saying it's a bad thing. We're not saying it's a good thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, for what it is, I mean, it's funny for what it is. I mean, it's fairly rewatchable a couple times. I mean, afterwards,
I could probably watch this 2 more times, and I'd probably be like, I never have to watch that again. So.
Yeah, if I'd ever have to watch it again, it's if I really wanted to mess with somebody's head.
Yeah.
Make them say, what in the hell am I? What the hell did you make me watch, man? Wes, you're a jerk.
Yeah. I don't know, you got any more complaints about the movie, or you just want to go straight into grading this movie?
Yeah, let's just go straight into grading it.
Alright, I'm going to give this movie a solid C.
Okay.
Just because it was funny, and it was retelling of like Frankenstein and Reanimator. And like you said, maybe they were going for a spoof comedy like that just happened to have a little horror in it. So I'm going to give it a C. It's not a terrible movie, like you said, but it's not the best movie.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, as I said with, was it Bloodbath and Psychotown, the only reason why I gave it a better grade
was Troma.
It was Troma, but in this case...
Troma actually did good in this one.
Well, Troma did good. They did a good one, and, as much as I have been kind of dogging the movie a little bit, I mean, there is a little soft spot for it just because of the humor in general, and they tried to do something different. And,
I liked it.
I mean, I'll give it a C+. I really will, because, I mean, like I said, it is worth a couple watches, so...
Well, anyway, guys, as we always say, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit the red button, guys.
Oh, yeah.
Subscribe, please.
Because the more subscribers we get, the more content we're able to get you, and we want to give you more of that content.
In fact, as soon as we hit 20 subscribers, guys, I'm going to go get a bunch of shirts made that say hit the red button for Benny and Wes. And first 20 people to comment, I will send them to you on my own dime.
Ooh.
So
a little incentive for you.
Incentive. So once we hit that 20 subscribers down below, yeah, go get the shirts made. Figure out your sizes. You know, first 20 people to comment, you'll get the shirt. Hit the red button for Benny and Wes.
Oh yeah, I like that idea. Awesome. Well, like we said, we hope you enjoyed this episode. Until next time, I'm Wild Man Wes.
And I'm the Big Bad Wolf Benny.
And we'll see you tomorrow on Shocktoberfest Day 20.
Oof. We're getting to the nitty-gritty.
Be prepared. See you soon. So, finally have to come down to this, huh?
Yeah? And it was only a matter of time before we got here, huh?
Yep. Well, better late than never.